Hello and welcome to today's Time and Territory Management e-coaching. This is lesson number 1 and my name is Paul Puckridge. It's my pleasure to welcome you to today's e-coaching session. My email address and phone number are there on the screen, and if after watching any of these e-coaching sessions you'd like to know something more, you'd like to ask a question, access resources, please feel free to contact me. Alright, so what's the purpose of having these e-coaching lessons after the training course? Well, recently you've attended a time and territory management session. So the purpose of each e-coaching lesson is to reinforce the key aspects of your training. So let's get straight to it today. One of the most important aspects of time and territory management is planning. And there are 4 different types of planning which I'm going to discuss with you in a moment. But let me ask you this question. How many minutes, since you've been to the training and you learned all about planning, how many minutes did you spend planning your day this morning before the start of work? Now this isn't planning on your way to the next customer appointment. This is planning either first thing in the morning, perhaps at home, a home office, or in your car, or maybe at a coffee shop before you went to see your first customer, or maybe you planned your day last night before you finished work. How many minutes did you spend? Because if you said that you spent 10 minutes this morning, then that's a good start. Remember that on a Monday you're planning for a bit longer because that plan incorporates the week ahead. But every other day, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, it's going to be about 10 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes, depending on how complex your territory is. So in this lesson, let me just touch on what should be your 4 territory plans and make sure that you are aware of them and you have a plan for each. So the first plan that I'm sure you have is your annual strategic plan. Do you have a plan for a 12-month block of time? Is that calendar year or financial year? You should also have what we call a monthly tactical sales plan. This is a list of objectives, KPIs, sales targets, key goals that you want to achieve over the coming month. And depending on when you access this coaching, you might be at the start of the month. If so, you've got several weeks ahead of you. You might be halfway through the month. How are you going towards your monthly sales objectives? The third plan is your weekly operational plan. This is what you would do on a Friday night for the week ahead, or maybe early Monday morning. So you need to know where you're going for the week, whether you're traveling interstate or whether you're traveling throughout your state, or whether you're doing work within a city region. If so, what is it you hope to achieve? What are your sales targets for the week? What are your objectives for the week? Who are you seeing? What preparation do you need to do for the week ahead? And finally, all of this culminates into a daily plan. So even though you've planned your week ahead, what do you hope to achieve during your day today? And in a territory management role, it isn't just about confirming how many customers you're seeing, but what is it exactly I'm trying to achieve as I visit each of my customers? Does that make sense? Well, there we have it. Annual strategic, monthly tactical, weekly operational, and a daily sales action plan. Do you have those 4, and especially are you incorporating the 3rd and the 4th, the weekly operational sales plan and the daily action sales plan into your day? If you've answered absolutely, then thank you very much. You are on the way to becoming an even more successful and effective territory manager. Well, that's the end of today's e-coaching session. Thanks for joining me. Each one will be about this length, so we're hoping they're short, sharp, and useful to reinforce all those things that we need to learn to become more effective in our territory management roles. Until we talk together, I wish you every success.